8:42, welcome back. So October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and all month we want to highlight a program that's really special to us. It's called Real Men Wear Pink.
So it's sponsored by the American Cancer Society. It encourages men to get involved in the fight against breast cancer. And this morning we are joined by Wands, Michael Wansley, a local musician. You may have heard him on the track Thrift Shop. I'm just saying. Also, one thing about Michael, though, he is a cancer survivor and a Real Men Wear Pink candidate. And Liza, you're a stage 4 breast cancer survivor. Great to have you both here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Michael, will you start? You survived prostate cancer. Will you tell us your story?
Yeah, so I just noticed I was having discomfort urinating. And it's like, oh, that's different. Went and got checked out, and my primary physician sent me to a urologist where it was confirmed that I had mid-stage prostate cancer, and I was told about treatments that I could get, and I picked one called CyberKnife, which is at Swedish Radiosurgery up on First Hill, and I had a week's worth of treatments, and after that, it was just kind of wait and see. And 6 months later, my PSA score went down, and they said, "Okay, you're officially in remission." So I've been in remission. I've been in remission for about 2 years now.
Right on. And I mean, there is something about when the doctor looks you in the eye and says you have cancer that really, I mean, it changes your life, but also changes your perspective about the disease.
It's true.
Because so many of us are affected by cancer in some way. I mean, there's hardly anybody out there that hasn't had somebody close to them have cancer, if not yourself. So in your case, you decided to get involved with this campaign. Why was it important for you to be a candidate here?
Well, in a way, it's a kind of umbrage to my mom. She was a double survivor. And being that I've had my own experience with cancer, and also I have more than a few friends who are also going through or have been through their own bouts with breast cancer, and they've lost a lot of people. So my mom always used to say, if you could do something nice for someone, why wouldn't you? Yeah. So I just, if I can help, I will.
Absolutely.
Liza, will you tell us your story as well?
In a brief nutshell, I think I was 37, so I wasn't due to have any types of screenings, and I just had a baby, and I had a lump in my breast. And so they had told me that they thought it was because I'd had a baby, but it didn't go away for 6 months. And so we had it checked out, and I went to the hospital to have it checked out with my brand new baby, who was my 4th. So I had 4 kids under 8. And she was in her infant care, and I was still nursing her, and I didn't get to leave that day because they found out that they had a tumor, and they took me back and said, actually, this is breast cancer. So I was 37 and had 4 kids and got diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. And unfortunately for me, despite doing aggressive treatment, which included mastectomies and radiation and chemotherapy, it came back 2 years later in my brain and in my liver. So since 2012, I've been living with metastatic cancer, but I'm here 7 years later, which is really a testament to all the research that's out there and all the advancements that they've had in this disease. So I've been really lucky.
That, for survivors like us, I mean, that I think is the most encouraging thing, that we're seeing these incredible advancements, and someday they're going to find that magic bullet. And Liza, you and I were at a great event for the American Cancer Society on Saturday. Raised a lot of money to fund some of this research. Why is it so important for folks to get involved with this?
I think it's just important because so many of us are touched by it, and you never know. Like, I was 37 and didn't have a history, and I would never have thought that this would be me. And there's so many people out there like that need help, and there's so many people that cancer reaches their lives. And for me, I think it's because research and knowing that it's out there gives us a hope that there's tomorrow. Like, I had hope at 37 that I would be able to see my baby maybe get to kindergarten, and now that baby's in 4th grade, and my 8-year-old is driving a car. And it is a struggle every day for me to get out of bed, and the side effects are awful, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard, but the truth is that there are people like Michael out here that are willing to help and raise money so that there's research and treatments for us so that I can get out of bed every day and grow with my kids and see a tomorrow. So it's just important that we give people a tomorrow. And I don't think that my tomorrow is my last day, and I refuse to live that way. I feel like I'm going to be here forever, and so I try to do the most I can to raise money so that everybody has a tomorrow, even if they've heard there's terrible words that you have cancer. There needs to be hope.
So let's all work together and give you a tomorrow, and you a tomorrow, and you a tomorrow, and all of us a tomorrow. Thank you both
Absolutely.
for being
thank
here.
you.
No worries.
We really do appreciate it. And remember, you have until the end of the month, October 31st, to donate to the Real Men Wear Pink campaign, and you can do that online or in person, lots of places.
And Liza, you're going to be out here this weekend making strides against breast cancer. There's a big walk. It's happening Saturday at Gasworks. It starts at 10 a.m. Bring your ring gear. You can find information about both events on our website, q13fox.com. Just click on the links tab. Okay.